You know what's funny about this is I made this for the first part, which was like, you know, an unbroken stream, which was nice. I made this one, this one, and then this one for the second stream because we got disconnected so many times. And then I made this one for today and this one for tomorrow with such optimism. And after I made this one, I'm like, I should just go ahead and make 8 or 7, 8, 9. And I didn't. I'm like, I'll make them if I need them. And wouldn't you know, we already have 5, 6, and 7, which we don't have. And this is part 8 of The Legend of Solomon, He Who Disconnects My Internet. Alright, no. Shout out to Verizon for the shitty home internet that cannot handle uploads, because this is the only thing I can think is as soon as I try to do any kind of uploading, which means streaming or uploading videos, for whatever reason, my internet dies. It dies. I can show consistent drops. In fact, I could shut it off right now by just trying to upload something, and it would die immediately. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it just shuts down any second now. Because it's just, Verizon home internet is a hyper turd. I'm done being nice, and you know, I was tongue in cheek about it. Hashtag thanks Verizon, but nah, hyper turd. Anyway, so we're gonna be getting a new internet service sooner than later. I'm gonna look into alternatives tonight, and we're gonna set up some time when we can do that. Hopefully sooner than later, hopefully sometime next week. And aside from that, just gonna keep trying. So I am back. Said I would be back. Here we are. We're gonna continue with our playthrough. In fact, I didn't even stop. Hopefully tonight we can DIY our own planet. And let's just get into it. I don't think I have anything else to set up right now. Let me make sure this is open to the right page. No, this is not made for kids. Thank you. And off we go. So we were in the middle of refitting, because I remembered I have a whole bunch of fusion torches, which are really nice. I like them much better than the Frosty Boys. The Frosty Boys just take too much flux. These guys take hardly any. Like, I don't even know what to do with myself now. I'm thinking maybe we convert the shields to like, we have enough points, we could switch over the shields to get a better setup. I'm gonna drop this, the gravity flux conduit, because our flux never stays full long enough to really make use of it anyway. I do want to look into our options for making our weapons stronger though. Brawler ballistics, increased damage and decreased flux. Weapon range is decreased significantly. Now we already have significantly decreased range because of, oh, that's way off. No, that's correct. Just they're organized strangely. All right. What's our range right now? 1, 2, 3. Big blowtorch. Quite a long range, but we can support it. And that's a long time. A quick recharge. We're not going to be on top of people for that long. So that works. All right. Now, if we add the Brawler Ballistics, what does that change us to? It is noticeably smaller, but not significantly, considering the range I often get into anyway. I want to be on top of people anyway. And that's going to give us a lot of extra damage. Let me just double check though. It's not really losing a lot of range. Not really at all. Okay, let's go with Brawler Ballistics. Projectile Accelerator, we don't need that. Expanded magazine could work out, But again, we don't really need that. If anything, we want firing speed, damage. We don't really need any extra ammo because we're going to be flying around, reloading anyway. Increases the damage, but also increases the flux and the fire rate. It's a good trade-off. It's expensive though. Let's come back to it. That just does, oh, this does do significant more damage. Slower firing speed, higher flux generation. Not really worried about that. 20% more damage for 33% less firing speed. What are our damage buffs already? We already have a firing speed buff that increases flux use. It's 25%, which will completely, not completely, but it will significantly offset this firing. The downsides here. And we do already have a damage buff. If anything, this could potentially cause us to save. Let's look at it. See what we got. I like the look of it. I kind of wanted to get a better shield, but let's see how this affects our damage output. Let's go up against our traditional foes for this vessel. Let's see what we can pull off. Obviously, we do need to get in much closer, but once we do, that damage is toasty. You know what though? I'm really missing the range flexibility though. Ooh. Let's get out from behind that. Oh, a little much there. I mean, a lot of times our damage isn't what's winning us fights anyway. It's the fact that we're so disruptive with our movements and our ability to soak up damage. That was okay. So let's take off both of these and run it again. Not even gonna replace anything, I'm just taking them straight off. See if it's really that much of an improvement. I like the extended range allows me to be more flexible with my shield. So I'm already thinking I want the range. A little smarter with the SRMs this time. But that extra range allowed me to even fire them in the first place. Or not, because I was able to keep my flux down. And with the higher flux dissipation, we can also keep our shields healthier. Yeah, this is just significantly better. Having the flexible range, having the flexible flux, all of it, significantly better. Oh, we did run out of ammo there, but real quick, the reload was more than enough. Yeah, sounds great. Hello, I'm only for adopt a ship now. I mean, get into that 1 million. That's for permanently adopting a ship. I will be naming a ship permanently after whoever redeems that. It's a one-time. Once someone gets it, it's gone. That's why it's such a high bar. Like I said, I should clarify, I set a lot of those prices with the idea that I don't want to have to change them anytime soon. So that just shows my dedication to Starsectors. We're gonna have people get that before. Like, I'm not stopping playing this game anytime soon. All right, so I like that better. I think we just focus on shields instead. Now we can't get any of these. I was thinking of something like this. Flux conduits, has total flux dissipation, but allows me to completely dissipate hard flux. But malfunctions occur. I don't want that. Malfunction to our engines is game over. I'm not really interested in that either, and I don't want a smaller shield. So I'm thinking, we still don't have shield conversion front. That's the main thing I want to get a hold of, but I'm extended shield and hardened shield might just be all I want. Weapon overclock doesn't reduce damage, just increases the flux cost, which is fine. I guess just extend the shields for now. Shield overclock does what again? Starts new blah. Shield turn rate and furling rate, but it increases overload time. I mean, we're pretty maneuverable when we overload. We could dodge around that. None of these are important. Really, it's just common stuff, which would be the automated repair. Was probably something I would go after. I could get the extended magazines, but I don't think we really need them too much unless I build them in. And even if I build them in, I don't think it'd be necessary. I think we're fine. None of this is super important. I could just go with this to increase their damage a bit. Let's try this blend out. I still have 2 more points and I cannot increase anything. I can't increase my flux. We really have nothing to spend for 1. There we go. Armor swap, hull swap. Oh, I can just put the auxiliary sensors back. There we go. Okay. Let's try this. I think this middle ground is going to be where it's at, because the flux rate's not an issue. It is, I might end up switching some vents over to capacitors. Just not sure I'm really noticing anything from the extended shields. I think a hardened shield would be better for me. The extra width isn't super important. We can drop the flux swap and pick up the hardened shield and still have room for the auxiliary sensor. Nice. All right, that's what I'm gonna go with. Everyone else is gonna do the best they can. I don't think I can get you up to speed. And you got a lot of stuff built in. We have some Lux Heavy Fighters we could throw on. Oh, we actually have mini pulsers too. and some Rift Lances. Shock Repeater. Oh, that Rift Projector. I want the Crinkle Disruptor. What is the Rift Projector anyway? I mean, that's the same range as that, though. What's the Crinkles range? You know what? I'll take the Rift Projector, actually. Go nice next to the Rift Lances. More mini pulsers. I mean, we're treating this guy as part of the fleet. Well, yes, yes, yes. You only have the Shock Repeater. I'm thinking of integrated point defense on them as well. For sure. For sure. Yes. You don't have missiles. You don't have ballistics. You have tons of energy weapons. You already got maneuverability. Yeah, let's get the damage control. Or actually, maybe the polarized armor. Yeah. Cannot do exotics right now, but we can build in the experimental. Over-engineer them. We could make larger weapon mounts, thinking about it. I don't think we really need to, though. I honestly just want to leave it as is. The mini pulsers are strong enough. I don't think it needs to use the slots, even though it's got 3 of them, though. What do we have that we could put there? We could put the cryo flamers there. We could put Mizoas. I like the Mizoas. What are your primary guns, though? Like, that's the whole thing, is I kind of feel like we should just be backing the primary guns that it already has. Yeah, okay, it's got energy beams already that are pretty substantial. Yeah, we don't need to do anything else with that. That's fine. What's your system again? The teleporter. We'll keep that. We don't really need these Rift Lances, to be honest. I guess that'll just let it bear down and give even more offense. But I'm thinking the mini pulsers, the shock repeaters, like a lot of this doesn't need to be what it is. What do we have? We have a kaleidoscope we could put up front. They're universal ports, actually, so we could put the carrion as well. We don't need to put offensive weapons. We can put defensive weapons on it. It's already got those 3 lasers. Those lasers are all it's going to need. I don't have really... I've got these guys. They're okay. It's medium ballistics. So we can only fit 1 kaleidoscope. I don't want to put those. So yeah, we don't really have any energy weapons to really put on it. That's fine. That's fine. Let's rethink this. Okay, that's already on. So I'm thinking kaleidoscope up front. Carrions here. And then we just do PD, 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 PD. Or should I put the kaleidoscope in the back? Here. It's already got a lot pointing forward. We could put the carrions on the side and then do like flickers, because this covers... No, I think I'd want PD there. So we put the kaleidoscope, carrion. Yeah. Or do we keep... No, I don't want to keep the rift lances. I really think we just lean into these. I don't think we put anything else on it. I like the carrion missiles. It's also got these guys. Gotta remember that. It's got the fighter drones to protect it. I keep thinking energy weapons. These are universal mounts. Okay. Because we could cover this thing. The reason why I'm thinking about these is because of the advanced optics we could put onto it. So yeah, I think we do that. Put those on. And the rest are just... Put a Winnie on the front. Put the Ibis on it to support the kaleidoscope. Anything that gets close enough gets blasted by the Ibis. I think I like that. We could potentially make 2 more mediums by adding in the auxiliary generators. That costs 20 though. I don't want to build them in. I'd rather build in stabilized shield. In fact, I'm going to right now. Could still put the shock repeater on the back. The other thing to remember is that I do have micro drone bay initially blah. The result was that later. When these drones are too small to hold their own flux systems and require constant energy feeding from the host ship. Targeting system was never fully implemented in a mobile frame, limiting firing arc to one of the regularly mounted weapon. Soul redeeming values are constant firing coupled with the more and decent damage output for smaller weapons. They have long range. Maybe we do those. That'd be fun. Generates a ton of flux. Can't do exotics out here either. I mean, it's going to go in. We do the high scatter amplifier. Safety overrides. Vente. Oh, cancel. You. Systems expertise we want on. Energy, this keeps it in the energy weapon range as well. I think we still go with the polarized armor. No, I mean, no, we don't need to have the venting. I think we will vote point defense. This thing's going to be like a enemy of anything small flying around it. I'm going to trust it. I think that's good. think that's fine. I think the AI will do a good job of managing its flux. It recharges very quickly. Just needs to not overload itself with its firing. Let's see how that works out. Oh, I forgot that I left its combat readiness in trash condition. Bring it back up to full. Interesting tactic, I like it. But it's not really managing its... it does vent quickly, but it's not really managing its flux well, and it retreated. Like it had advantage, and now it's gone straight into the face. It had such good advantage. What's it gonna do now? Stand in front? I mean, it's still doing a good job of overwhelming it. A lot of those rockets are not getting through. I don't know why it's deciding to eat so many of them when it could just back off. That's miraculous how these ships ever possibly do anything. Alright, well that was an extremely foolish example of how it should be flying. But it makes me worried. I might need to just focus on less flux use so that it can focus entirely on venting. Because to me, you put those on auto fire, you fly out. Soak some damage, teleport behind. Oh, the range on these is really short now, though. That might be part of why it was acting up. Maybe I don't know. Perhaps it would do better with the venting and without the safety overrides. We could try that. It should not have had that much trouble. So let's instead... I want to keep the kaleidoscope. I want to keep the carrions, but let's get rid of the remote PDs. They are a bit silly. Let's instead switch to let's do regular PD lasers, I'm thinking. I mean, we could do zaps on the sides. And then just, or all around even. Put the crinkle on the front. And then, sure. Just in case something gets through the back. I don't think that's gonna have, I think that the kaleidoscope is fine. Maybe put another zap in the back if anything. Or another missile of some kind. Of course, I could also move the carrion mounts. We could put them on the sides and then put the rift lances back on. But I don't think damage is the issue. I think this is fine. But the problem is if when those run out, what is it going to do for offense? That's my concern. Integrated targeting unit. Gonna add starting soon. I want to skip that for now. then resistant flux conduits. Fill up the fence. Let's let this fly. See if it behaves better. Same enemy. Why are you staying in front of it this time? Before, you were happy to get behind him. Like, that's a terrible choice. You have teleport away. What are you doing? I hate this thing. Well, it's at least trying to make use of its maximum range, but... Alright, well, let's switch back to safety overrides and high static amplifier. And see how that works out. See, here we don't really need a lot more events. Now we're at, like, maybe this lighter power option will just work out better. Oh, automatic. Yeah, because now he's not hitting. He's just doing that thing where he jumps around and doesn't actually hit. Look, I need you to actually fight. Nah, it's going to stand in front of him, isn't he? He can't hit anymore. He doesn't know how to use its weapons. Like, as soon as we took away some of its range, it just doesn't know how to fight. Like, look at this. It's insane. This is on full assault. One hit. Oh, you're up in front again. It's doing a little bit better now than it did last time, but it's not great. I mean, like, I hate seeing this thing fight head on. Now it's got the advantage. It could put its shields down. Ugh. This is embarrassing. Just straight into the shield. Sun shield is like, I mean, fuck. This is super depressing to watch. I mean, it's going to win. It has that advantage, but it's like, you're flying so poorly. Alright. I think that's the way we go with though. It fills a role that I need, which is of my second in command essentially. You know, because it's the one in the next biggest ship. And that role is I need somebody else that can go in and deal damage to support when I'm not around, you know, to create openings. I think that's what I need. I do, even though it scares me, the idea that this guy is going to be in charge of a cruiser. So we signed up for. We spent 120 points on him. Yellow Commando. We change your name? Or YOLO Commando? No, we can't. When I change skills though, I think we have to. I think we gotta make him tankier. Coming back to polarized armor. This isn't super important because it already has good combat readiness. Repair faster because you're going to take damage. And you need that maneuverability, so I don't want to move that. You are getting in the range, so more damage is good. And as we saw, we definitely want that phase teleporter, plus it's more damage reduction. It's just how we're gonna have to do it. Excuse me 1 second, just snooze this ad again. Get as much time in before it fires. I'm gonna wait until it forces me to take a break. We might as well bring some of these online as well. This is supposed to be my second ship, essentially. That guy's gotta get out of there at some point. This is something we could potentially bring into combat. I guess we could end up doing it this sooner than later, so give it a missile launcher. Get rid of the maiden, and up front. You know what? I'll give you my shock repeater. You'll make use of it. And adaptive phase coils, resistant flux capacitor, and then extra capacitors. Just, you know, do your thing, be annoying. Probably should do a salamander instead of a maiden, actually. Do I have a salamander? Probably don't, right? Oh, I do. Good. Yeah, we've been fighting a bunch of those little guys. Alright. So this guy should be quite annoying. Hard to catch. Putting out necromancers or zombies. Yeah, they're great. Love them. These guys, real quick, we're going to pack you up. So let's go ahead and do that. Not pack them up, but like, we're taking off the brakes. All right, and making this a medium. Do the same here. Diverter. They can't sustain that. Barely can sustain a kaleidoscope if I give it to them. I am thinking of giving them the kaleidoscope though. We may go back and re-retrofit all of these. It's always nice. It has a low firing like rate. It does take a lot of flux per shot though. This one takes significant. Hold on. What does this look like? I don't think they have the range to keep that up. I like the range of the anti-hull. Might just give them this one though. It's quite a bit per shot, but good range. Let's try that out, and we'll give them the mini pulsar as is tradition. What did I put on the other guys? Resistant flux and flux swap. We can do that. And then, but you guys had cheaper weapons, didn't you? Mini pulsar, and yeah, maybe we should downgrade the weapons just to fit the other stuff a little bit better. To go with the grave. They already have the mini pulsar though. Yeah, let's try this on this one. And on the other one, put the orchid. Eventually we'll unify these guys, but for now, they just got what they got. All right, anyone else? Just that guy. And we can at least put the sensor cloak on you. Probably giving away our position. Definitely, that's the noisiest ship in my fleet right now. It was. Now it's our big boy. That's fine. Get a little more sensor profile. We can live. All right, as going to start. I'm going to take a short break, go to the restroom. Go do crime and face shit. I'm going to go to the restroom and then we'll cook this thing up, do some donuts, restore our combat readiness, and then we will take on the big fight. I don't know if we can take this right now. I might need to go get my larger ships and come back. But we'll try. So let me put the BRB up real quick. And since Twitch has taken a sweet time, it was like, oh, we're going to run an ad. Oh, we're going to run an ad. Oh, we're running an ad. And I'm like, bet. And it's like, you don't want it. So I'm going to push the button and I will see you guys in like 5 minutes. Oh, space. All right, quick break. Back to it. While I was away, I was thinking, I actually think I want this guy to be piloted by one of the AI. If I put a medium gun on it, what would it be? I think it's going to be the missile launcher. I'll put a carrion on it. So we'll put this guy in for now. We're not going to integrate him, but we might. Oh, I give him the resonators. Yeah, let's give him the resonators. And then for this, I was just going to put all zaps. I could give him a mini pulse or two, actually. Did we get the safety? Actually, let me get the safety overrides on first. Building stabilized shields. And zaps. Oh, that looks so cursed. It's our boy. Oh, this is faster already than the original, than the Omen. So I think we don't need the expended the boosty boost. So instead we'll increase capacitors. I'll give him the automated repair. I know I have problems with that sometimes, so we'll give him that. And maybe accelerated shield as well. I know I want an... How's the mini pulsar go? Because that's barely anything. Shield up. Yeah, that's barely anything. Yeah, easy to manage, just a slow fire. And EMP discharge needs a target. That's fine. Alright, let's actually run the simulation like this. No, hold on. Let me modify the way I thought I was thinking of, which is drop that down, give them accelerated shields. I think it's going to be fine with the flux management the way it is, but we can't be sure because it is AI. They are derpy. Go. Show me what you got. That's what I want to see. Shut them all down. Zapping the crap out of them. Zap the crap out of them. Can't do much on his own after that, but completely shut him down. Curious about something. No, you know what? That's him. That's him. I don't need to be any curious any further. It's fast enough to be able to get out and recharge when he needs to. That's the main issue. So he's good. And we just need to burn some time and recover some combat readiness. We're ready to go. already checked that. Oh, hello. Good warm up. How's our ships? These guys are still repairing. I kind of want to get a warm-up fight in, but this guy costs so much. We need to get efficiency on that one. I mean, we're just making products. It's not like... Oh, hold on. No, I don't want you to have that fight, so we'll go in first. We'll go in. Oh, we're not hostile, right. You know what we'll do then? We'll let you guys get into a fight. Turn our transponder on. No. Alright. And then we'll support them. Now, team 1. Let's bring in this guy instead of that guy. This is going to be a complete shit show, basically. We're just going to stomp the enemy. Oh, hello! Or crash right into that guy. Oh, pardon me. Great job there. Hats off to the navigator. Hey, you come with me. He doesn't have a shield. What are you doing? All right, great. Do your job, because we are going in. Nice job. Oh yeah, I'm loving that extra range. Sorry, little buddy, we got you. To him. He got blasted. Look at how hard he got blasted too. It's, I didn't even touch this guy. That was all him. Butt burner. Oh, hello. From downtown. Oh, we just got EMP'd all over the place. Look like zaps. Yeah, I like our little guy. He seems to be doing a good job. What is with Sunders? Like, Sunders are insane. All right. Well, what did we lose? Wasn't us. We lost nothing. Oh, rip ripperoni. We didn't save him after all. Still. So they took the prototype shipyard back. Big surprise. That place is going down. All right. It's close enough for me. Pretty sure we're going to make or break this fight ourselves. So, we can separate these two from supporting each other. I think we have this fight, but I am worried about these guys. Oh, all phase lances up front as well. There's a lot of Terminators out there. It's all these guys. Not to mention, don't these guys have Terminators as too? Oh. Yeah, I think that's what it is. All right. What do you got for exotics? Just our boy up here with the hacked missile forge. That's what fucks catalyst. Doesn't bother me as much. In we go. All right, so we have limited deployments. Who we send in first? All right. Team 1, and then we'll have everyone else on backup once we start getting shit hammered. Let's do our job to rough them up. Actually, I'm going to tell them to avoid the two danger boys and see if we can't. That's not good. Yeah, you're already gone. Good job. Auger's gone as well. Crap. Go figure, huh? In the west of the wolf pack. That's not avoiding guy. Oh, where'd my shield go? Shit. This is fine. Oh no! I was not expecting that much from you two. I think we are toasted. I think this was a bad call all around. Yeah, we're done. Those missiles are insane. What are those? It's those things. They all have them. I have nothing to fly now. We're gonna call this, I think, a wash and just try again. I don't think we have enough in the back pocket to pull out of this. Oh, those EMP missiles are rough. That I've been avoiding them for so long, I didn't realize that that's what they were. They were like souped up EMP missiles. Gotta respect them a lot more. Thankfully, they seem to be firing out a bunch of them. So let me see if I have one in my inventory to look up. Can you look up weapons in the codex? I need to read those. They look like medium squalls. I really don't want to have to go get my old ships, or my other ships, that is. They're not old, I just have, I think, a couple more cruisers that we have back at the base we could bring in. I'm even thinking that we send in the frigates to like break them up first. I don't know. I really wish I could have seen the what the auger did, because I'm like surprised at how quick that thing evaporated. Like it didn't even last at all. Neither did our missile lady, whose missiles, like, what the hell were you doing that close? Did not inspire a lot of confidence. All right, we'll just I'm not going to change anything, just going to change the approach. This is a different fleet. This is more manageable. Bringing in most long range stuff. Oh, you guys actually don't have long range. Pull them off. We put long range on you two though, and so let's try that. And still gonna avoid this guy. Gotta respect my position, because if I'm not careful, these guys are going to get me. I'm worried about that guy over there though. We can't even get through that shield, but we can toast this guy up. Shit, it just happened again. Gotta be careful. Oh, he just zipped away. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. They're over there struggling with that. Should have checked to see if he had an auto forge on that thing. What did we just lose? Why are we losing that many ships? Oh, that's not good. How did you die? At the Harlequin. Gotta start taking some of these ships down. And I really do not want. Do not want to draw them over into this fight. Shit, that was a hell of a shot. Not a hypervelocity driver. Alright, how you guys doing over here? Here, regroup again. You guys all follow him. That one's almost done for. I've only got one online and it's only got one shot. That's not good. That's not good at all. Damn it, I keep getting EMP'd. We need distraction. Did not want that. Good. That there, like that. Just keep that guy's guns turned away from them. Harlequin, Hammerhead destroyed. Harlequin's fine. I say fine, but it's not really that fine. Did not tell them to retreat, but that's fine. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It phase anchored. Oh, you got you're stuffed. What's going on over here? Are you gonna make a play? Are you gonna make it work? They got him. But our big guy also went down. Get over here. Try and get away. That was not what I was trying to do there. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, we're done for. I didn't realize there was more. I was thinking we were near the end of it, and I was not trying to slide right into them. I was trying to do like a slide around behind this guy. Fuck. All right, that's not even close to the end. Ah. Yeah, we need to harden our ships a lot more. So it's time to go back home and take a good long look at what we got going on.